Okay, I think we're finally live. I'm only like 3 minutes late. My computer it just decided to be really slow today. Just couldn't seem to get it to log in and do what it needed to do. And I'm a little bit behind because our summit starts tomorrow. If you haven't registered, the link will be down below. It's Holistic Transformation summit.com. I sometimes forget to put the word summit in there. It's Holistic Transformation Summit.com. It's free, and we have, let's see, I was in the process of adding more people who just registered. We just had a swarm of people register, but we've got hundreds of people registered. We've got tons of VIPs, several gold registered. If you wanted the early bird, that ended today, so it's now full price if you want to be a VIP or a gold. But otherwise, it's free, and it starts tomorrow morning for 3 days, and it's only a few hours each day. I can't handle these, I call them butt-numbing events, where they go on for like 8 hours or 9 hours. Is like, oh God. So it's you can log in starting at 9:45 and it'll end around 1:30. I always say 1:30-ish because we have Q&A after each talk, and so we'll stay on if people still have questions, but otherwise it'll end around 1:30 on Monday. On Friday and Saturday. On Sunday it'll end around 1. We don't have as much planned on Sunday. And so it's 3 speakers Friday, 4 on Saturday, and 3 on Sunday. So there's 11 talks with 10 speakers. And it's about holistic health and healing mastery. Okay, so enough of that, about the summit. The energy this past week has been up and down, up and down. One day it's up, the next day it's crazy, and then it's up again, and then it's crazy. Today was a bit of a mix of up and down and crazy all at once. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The conspiracy theorists are going on and on. Oh, we're going to have a war. We're going to have a war. I don't believe we're going to have a war. There's not enough money for a war. The governments are all broke. They're just posturing. For a while, we had lots of fires, and the Jesuits got taken out. So now all the fires have stopped, and we're still trying to find the children that are missing from Maui, which is terrible. I don't know. I would say even a lot of astrology is off because we're in a different timeline. Okay, there was a timeline that we were on, and it split several times. I know back in the 90s, I used to have all of these horrific dreams about what was coming, and it ended. And when 2000 came, people says, oh, what's going to happen in 2000? I said, nothing. And nothing happened. And then in 2012, everybody was saying, oh, what's going to happen? And I said, nothing. And nothing happened. And that was a really big split. So we had one around 1999. We had another one in 2012. We had another one in 2020, and another in 2021, and another in 2022. So we're on a split where there's going to be, it's going to go like this. There's people that we just cannot help. They don't want to be awake. They're here, they're mind controlled, and that's the way they want to be. And then you have the people that are awake, not woke, but awake. And the two are going to separate because of their vibrations. The whole earth vibration is going up, and the people that can't handle that vibration are going to stay in lower density, third density, and the people that want to keep raising their vibration are going to go up. And that's it. And everybody I talk to that's spiritually oriented, they say the same thing. That the people that are like this, you can't help them. You can't even talk to them because they're so stuck. And unfortunately, I have family and friends that are in that category, and I've never been able to reach them. Of course, reaching your own family is usually the hardest thing to do. But luckily, most of my family is awake. It's just one or two here and there, and a couple of friends that have lost along the way because they didn't want to wake up. So I can't really hang around with low vibrational people anymore. So if you're having that feeling, you're not alone. Just go online. There's lots of people around with higher vibrations. There's a group that did a world peace meditation for like 21 days. If you're on my email list, you heard about it. I do these weekly meditations. You can create your own meditation and just visualize what you want to see. See a world where there's no more wars, there's no more need for weapons. We're going into a time where you can feel people's intentions. If you can see auras, you'll see it in their energy field, because people with a lot of dark thoughts, we all have light and dark within us. Everybody does. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You could be the greatest, most pious lama on earth, and still you've got light and dark. It's part of being in this density. But what do you do with it? What do you express? And what kind of thoughts do you have in your head? And what kind of emotions do you allow to run free? And if you manage your emotions as they come up, you feel them, you honor them, and you let them go. You don't act them out like anger. You don't want to act out anger, but by the same token, you don't want to allow people to hurt you. So you call them on whatever it is they're doing, whatever game they're playing. And usually people that do those kind of things are actually quite weak and powerless. They're just trying to steal your energy and your power by upsetting you. So why get upset? Don't give them that power. And the more and more people wake up to that, the higher their vibration. It's that simple. Control your emotions, feel them, go through them, deal with them, don't hide them. Deal with them in a mature adult way, and just stay away from people that try to lower your vibration, because you don't have to be with them. You have a choice. Who do you let into your energy field? And just send them love, send them forgiveness, and move on. That's more and more people are waking up to this, and more people are going to start moving on away from the negativity, the naysayers. Most people have some derogatory names for I call it main sleaze media. I have one person, she says, "Oh, I never watch the news. I just listen to the Associated Press." I got a news flash for you. The Associated Press feeds all those news stations. That's why no matter what news station you tune into, they all say the exact same words. Okay, anything to do with Associated Press, Reuters, or whoever, they're all in cahoots. Okay, there's only like, I think, 3 people that own everything. So just let it all go. Don't even put that into your head. And there's conspiracy theorists that are out there that some are telling the truth, and some of them are just CIA plants. So I don't know if I can say that online. Maybe they'll ding me. But you have to learn discernment. It's one of the spiritual initiations. In fact, it's the first initiation for spiritual development is discernment. And learning to listen with your heart and discern, is this the truth or not? If you listen to Greg Braden, he says, put one hand over your heart and ask, is this true or not? I have an internal pendulum. So my head either bobs, you'll see, if you see me doing a reading, sometimes you see my head bob, that's a yes. And if it's a no, energy runs down the side of my head. So I can ask yes and no questions for my higher self and get instant feedback. Some people will actually use, I think I have one here that I can get, will actually use a regular pendulum. They'll go like this, and they'll figure what's yes, what's no, or people will use muscle testing, whatever you use. There's tons of different ways you can get a yes/no answer. If you want more than a yes/no answer, I go into a meditative state. I connect to source, and I ask my questions, and then I shut up and I listen. Because everything at that level is telepathic. So you just shut up. That's what meditation is for, is to listen. So you set an intention and then you just listen. Do other thoughts pop up? Sure. Just let them go. Just listen for what's coming through from source. It's that simple. Everybody can do it. You can all connect to source. It's not something special that I do. It's something special that you all can do. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So let's see, what shall we ask source? I think tonight, what's coming through right now is you should set your own intention for the meditation. How's that? We're going to go to source. We're going to go to the center of the universe and open a portal, because that is a most direct connection you can get. You don't have to do that. But I think some of the people that I know that have, maybe you don't have enough theta delta when you meditate. And if you go that far out and you open a portal directly to source, sometimes the information comes through a little stronger for some people. So that's what we'll do. So we're going to set the intention that you set your own intention. What is it you want to know? What is it you're concerned about? If you have fear, you need to let go of your fear. Okay, just let it go. What will be, will be. There's no such thing as death. I've had 5 near-death experiences. I've been on the other side. You don't die, okay? So let go of your fear of death. It's just a transition. And if your time's up, your time's up, and you won't die before your time is up. You only die once your time is up. So, okay. As you know, my music is binaural beats. So get your headset. If you don't have a headset, you know the drill by now. Get speakers on either side of your ears, stereo speakers. If you don't have a headset or stereo speakers, okay, just use your regular speakers. You won't get the benefit of the binaural beats, but you'll still have meditation music, and most people need that to help them get into a relaxed meditative state. And as you know, I don't tell you a specific way to sit. You can sit, you can stand, you can walk, you can lay down. So choose your own pose. If you're going to lay down, put something under your knees and neck so you don't hurt your back. If you're going to stand, try and find something green or living to look at, or look out the window, or go outside. And if you're walking, just walk slowly, purposely in a small circle. And if you're sitting, you want your feet hip widths apart. You want to pull your angel wings, your scapulas back and down, because that opens up your heart. Okay, let's do a share screen. Share. So now you should have a nice picture on your screen. And I'll do a share sound. Oh, ever since Zoom made the banner go away, it's a pain in the neck because it goes away and then you have to figure out how to get it back. Optimum stereo. Okay, so now you should be able to hear the music and see the banner. I'll make myself go away. There you go. Okay, I think we'll turn the sound up a little. Okay, so let's take a few slow, deep belly breaths. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And as you slow your breathing, even your heart rate begins to slow, and your mind begins to relax and let go of all negative thoughts. At this point, set your intention for what you want to know from Source. We will go through the portal and connect directly in a moment. So just set that intention. What is or are the most important questions you would like to receive an answer for? And just remember, sometimes you will get a direct answer immediately, and sometimes the answer comes a little later. It'll be a pop-up of a video or a TikTok. I don't do TikTok, but you might. Or it might be social media. I don't really do social media, but whatever you do, book might fall off the shelf. That happens to me a lot. You will get the answers somehow in the next few days, if not immediately. Or you'll get a partial answer, or sometimes we get an answer we don't understand, and then later the understanding comes through. So just accept and relax and don't worry about it. Whatever you need at this time, you will get. And you will get it in a way that is understandable to you in your belief system. So just allow your fingers and toes to completely relax. Rest your hands in your lap if you're sitting. And just let go of all fears and negative energy. And feel that relaxing, vibrating feeling moving up into your hands and feet, up into your arms and legs, then into your torso, feeling your body relaxing completely. And now, by our intention, we harmonize, balance, and align our first chakra at the base of the body, feeling it vibrate. And then again, by our intention, we balance, align, and harmonize our second chakra. Feeling the vibration moving up. And now, by our intention, we balance, align, and harmonize our third chakra, the sacral chakra, just below your sternum or breastplate. Feel those energies moving up now. And next, by our intention, we move to the heart. And we heal, harmonize, and balance our heart. We allow energy to flow into our hearts. And we allow open communication telepathically with others through our heart. And now, by our intention, we harmonize, balance, and align our fifth chakra. This fifth chakra is how we speak our truth and how we hear our truth. It includes the ears and the mouth and the thyroid. This will allow us to be completely open telepathically. And now we move to the sixth chakra at the Ajna center on the forehead. And we balance, align, and harmonize it by our intention. Feel the energy flowing all the way up to the sixth chakra. And if you see with the third eye, that may open up at this time, or not. Either way is okay. And now we balance, align, and harmonize by our intention, our 7th chakra. This is our direct connection to our soul, from our mind to our soul. And now we run the Kundalini from the base, spiraling around in the body, up to the crown chakra, and back down again. Our heart harmonizes the energies from our lower chakra with the energies from our upper chakras. And it creates a mind-heart connection and balance. Balancing our emotions from the belly brain and our thoughts from the mind brain with the heart brain in the center. Our body is now vibrating. Every cell is filled with this wonderful, peaceful energy. And now we float up above our body, up above where we are, for inside, outside. We fly up higher and higher until we see the earth down below. The beautiful blue ball, it's called. And we fly past the sun, past our solar system, to the center of the Milky Way galaxy. And here we connect with the monad of the galaxy. We become one with the galaxy, or the central sun. And here we open a portal to allow us to communicate directly with Source, or Divine, or God, or whatever you choose to call it, the Creator of all. We now have a solid, firm connection. We ask Source to fill us with crystalline light energy, violet energy, healing energy. Source already knows our questions, so now we will just meditate and listen for the answers. Okay. We'll now step back out of the portal. Thank Source for any and all information or guidance we received. We close the portal. We disconnect from the monad of the galaxy. And we begin flying back towards our solar system, toward the sun, toward the earth. And we slowly sink back down into our body. And just very slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes in order to come back into the room. I'm going to go and stop share. Which should have stopped the music. And if you have some water, you might want to drink a little water. It's very grounding. And if you have a journal nearby, write down what was your intention to learn from Source and what was your experience. Did you learn anything? Did you get nothing? That's okay if you got nothing, because like I said, it'll come later. And just remember to stay in that very grounded state of gratitude and happiness, letting go of all fears, because what you fear is what you manifest. So what you want to see is what you desire. See it in your mind's eye. If you don't have an open third eye, some people do, what do you call it? On a memory board, there's a name for it, vision board. So make a vision board, cut out pictures or make a drawing, or there's an astrologer that I listen to on YouTube. She paints and she just uses color and she just paints whatever colors she's feeling. So whatever it is that you do to create the image, whatever that means for you, because it's different for different people. Maybe you embroider, I don't know. Whatever it is you do to create the image of what you want in the future, create that at least in your mind's eye and visualize it, see it, and know it. And every morning when you wake up, write down how you feel. And notice if you're having positive or negative thoughts. If you're having negative thoughts, change them. You want to start your day in gratitude with positive thoughts. And you want to go to bed the same way. So at night, you want to think about what's your superpower or powers, and you all have them. So just think about, who am I? What are my powers? What am I good at? And there's always something you're good at. And only think of the positive thoughts. Are you perfect at anything? No, but you don't have to be. However you are is good enough. Realize that. It's good enough. And there's no one else like you. You are unique in the world and you are not alone. And so with that, I will say good night and remind you to be the light you want to see in the world.